Every browser has some sort of private browsing or incognito mode, which is so darn misleading, as it's none of those things. Google even got sued for $5 billion over this. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes so you can see what I can see when you think you've gone in undercover. Look, there are really two main reasons why you're using incognito mode. Let's be honest, we're all friends here, we don't judge. The first is because you're trying to see what's going on the hub, or you're looking to download a cracked or a pirated app or movie. And the thinking is that you're browsing incognito or in private browsing mode. As the name implies, whatever you're up to remains between you and your favorite streaming website. Nobody needs to know.
Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
Sorry to tell you this, but it's 100% incorrect. The main point of these modes is not to keep your browsing safe, but to make sure that whatever it is you're doing online doesn't leave any cookies or browsing history on your computer. That's it. Only on your computer. Remember, this was originally started back in the day where people used to share one computer. You certainly didn't want to leave a trace of your activity for other family members to find out. Awkward. Incognito's main reason for being is about not keeping or looking at cookies on your computer. That means that whenever you open up a website like Gmail or YouTube, it will treat you like you've never been to that site before. It won't log you in. It's not going to know anything about your customizations, such as your language preference or your location. For all intents and purposes, this is the first time you're coming to that website. So, who can see what activities you do when you go incognito? Everyone can. And by everyone, I mean your ISP can. Just as your ISP can see all the website URLs that you type into your browser, regardless of which modes you're in. If you're using incognito on a work computer or on your school's network or your college's network, the admin can see which sites you're visiting. That's how they block specific websites. So changing incognito makes zero difference. In fact, let me show you what I can see as a regular browsing to view my website, and then I'm going to go into incognito mode and show you what I can see again. Okay, let's start off with regular browsing. Let's go to my blog, TheTechieGuy.com. And you can see as it gets to the site, it automatically logs me in because it recognizes who I am on the computer due to cookies, etc. There is the ad that logs up, and you can see the various articles as you would expect. Let's click on something, top 3 tech trends to watch, and once we click on that, let's go back into my Google Analytics. Here you can see I have 11 people reading the blog right now. These are the top active pages and a whole bunch of other information. What was that URL again? Let's go have a look. It was Top Tech 20 Trends 2021. There it is, Top Tech Trends in 2021. I see it's one person reading that, which is me. And I'm going to click on locations. It says United States. I can click on that and it shows Dallas. This is accurate. I am in Dallas and I am reading that page. So that was a regular browsing session where I can see the page and the location of who clicked on that page. Right, now let's see what happens when somebody goes incognito mode. And by the way, that's going to be the same as private browsing or secret mode as the other browsers have. So I've opened up incognito, I've gone to the TheTechieGuy, and you can see it doesn't log me in, doesn't know who I am, doesn't look at the cookies, it just thinks I'm a new user. Ads are still loading, and let's go down and click on something. Wi-Fi, that sounds like a good category. Stop making this mistake with your Wi-Fi range extender. Let's click on that. And there's the URL, Wi-Fi extender mistakes. Right, let's open up the Google Analytics, the backend again, and there is the web page. You can see it there. I'm going to click on it, and you can see, there we go, that's the page, and you can see these 2 people browsing this now. This is super weird. I still don't know why that happens. Click on location, click on United States, and look, it still says Dallas. So incognito does not hide your location. Still unsure what that 2 is. I'm still looking into that. It seems like it makes 2 connections when you go incognito as opposed to 1. And we can verify it by simply, well, let's go click on another web page. Let's see what it does. That's the second page I just clicked on. How to secure your Wi-Fi. Click on that. And look at that. Once again, it shows as 2 connections right now. Locations, yep, United States, that's accurate, and Dallas, that's also accurate. So as you can see, there is zero protection with incognito mode. As a web administrator, I can still see you. So now let's see what happens when I use a browser like Tor that is built specifically with privacy in mind. Let me introduce you to Tor. This is a privacy built web browser. Works exactly the same as your normal browser. So there we go, TheTechieGuy.com. You can see again, it doesn't recognize me as somebody who's logged in. Ads are still showing. Let's go click on a category. What are we going to click on? Gadgets. That's cool. Let's go find something. Oh, the Shure M7 mic. Love this mic. Let's click on that. Right. So now let's look at the URL. Shure MV7 microphone. Let's go to the back end and let's see if we can find that URL. And there it is. Shure MV7. Click on it. Once again, it's showing me there must be something with the incognito. Again, I'm still going to research that. I don't understand why it does that, but it does it time and time again. But look at the big difference. Country, United Kingdom. No longer is it showing me US and Dallas, showing me United Kingdom. If I click on it, the city is not set. See, that's the difference between a browser that is meant to keep your privacy online and one that just has private browsing or incognito mode or whatever mode your browser happens to be calling it. Obviously, if you want real online privacy, check out these top 10 VPNs that I've tested, and YouTube thinks you should watch this video down here. Hit the head to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in those videos. Let's go.